All right, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to post 1, 2, or 3 videos every single day. Hit the like, subscribe to join, whatever you want to. If you want to, it's there for you. This one, Ford Ranger plug-in hybrid, won't be offered in America. Ford has come out. We're not staying on this long. We know it's been out. It was announced back in 2023 is when this came out. Other markets get it, but it says right here, the Blue Oval is planning on selling only pure ICE versions of the midsize pickup in America for the foreseeable future, at least until customer interest dictates otherwise. If we see a demand for the Ranger, we're absolutely consider it. Well, not really, because there's been a demand for the Ford Ranger, even the ICE version here in the U.S. since you guys came out with a new one, and you make like 6 of them a year. So take that for what it's worth, but that's apparently what this one here said of the, the head of Ford Global Trucks. At this point, we believe we have a very strong portfolio of hybrids in the U.S. There you go. So they're not doing it. But they do say that the Blue Oval plans to add an electric powertrain option across the entire ICE-focused Ford Blue lineup by 2030. That model could transition. Could be traditional hybrid or even extended range electric vehicles. Extended range is the way to go. That's what people want, like the new Ram Charger. People want the motor, and basically it's a hybrid, but the hybrid being different is a hybrid vehicle. The battery supplements the ICE powertrain. In an electric or a range extending EV, the engine supplements and charges the electric part of it, and it's electricity that drives the electric motor that drives the vehicle. That is the route that people want to have seen, and they want, and that's what it's going to. But anyway, Ford just gave you a big middle finger again. If you were looking for the plug-in hybrid version of the Ranger, they just told you, nope, kiss my butt. You're not getting it. You're sticking with this one. And like I said, I love how they say, if we see demand for it. But like I said, look at the Ranger numbers that are out there. It's pretty, you find like one Ranger for every 5 dealerships. That's what it's like. I can't understand it. But moving on from there, right here, this one, the key one, very cool. TFL is the one that brought this to our attention. Breaking news, the new Ram HD 25 and 3500 get significantly more payload and capability. Here's how. Brilliant. This is incredible. This is a huge number for a lot of people into 2026. A lot of great stuff for Ram in 2026. We at TFL have found out have been very critical of the Ram 2500 over here due to its relatively low payload numbers, specifically their 2500 3/4 ton trucks. You'll agree that it appears that Ram has heard your comments and requests. This is very true. So far, since Kuniskis has been back, he is actually listening to what people want, and he is making stuff happen on the ball. We've never seen any truck company do this many changes that people want this fast, and it is incredible. Ram is literally on fire with Kuniskis at the helm, and he is just crushing this. He is doing incredible. Ram certified all new Ram HD 2500 Cummins turbo diesel trucks and added 850 pounds to their payload because they recertified. They didn't change much, just reclassified them, had them recertified. That's huge for a lot of people. This is big and a much-needed boost. Ram also raised the GVWR and payload numbers for select Ram HD 3500 1-ton and chassis cabs only. Let's take a look at the actual numbers. Stellantis product development team has set, I can't highlight that, has set a high standard for testing. The results are especially important to heavy-duty segment, which capability is key. We reassessed our working breed of trucks and have increased GVWR and the high capacity rate of our 2500 select Ram 3500 chassis cab trucks, placed them deeper within the Class 3 segment. This action supports the capability of Ram heavy-duty lineup strengths and our competitive position to deliver greater value for our customers. So here it is. All Ram 2500 diesel configurations, GVWR goes from 10,190 to 11,040. That's 850 pounds of payload. The gas 2500, studying opportunities to improve. They haven't done nothing there yet. Ram 3500 4x2 regular cab gas goes from 10,750 to 1,140, so that's 290 pounds up. Same with the 3500 crew cab, and gas one goes up 290 pounds too. These changes, it says, do not affect the maximum trailer weight of this truck. However, it does. It really does. We'll cover that. In reality, it's already competitive in this category, but it adds payload rating, providing confidence and peace of mind for those who want to pull heavier trailers and carry heavier loads. See, that is the key. Understand this, that there are two numbers that affect your tow rating. Two. One is your tow rating. The second one, even more important, and usually where people get in trouble, is your payload. Your payload affects your tow rating. People don't understand this. Just because a truck says that it can pull 15,000 pounds, but if it's only got a payload of 2,000 pounds of payload, you could never carry a 15,000 pound trailer because your tongue weight, which goes against your payload, the tongue weight, whether it's a gooseneck hitch in the bed of the truck, a fifth wheel of a fifth wheel camper, or it's on the bumper, or on the actual trailer hitch of like a travel trailer, or you're pulling a car hauler. That number of tongue weight comes off of your payload number. So even if your tow rating is high, if your payload numbers are not capable of supporting you in your equipment and the people in the vehicle, plus the weight of what you have in the bed and that tongue weight, you are in real trouble, and it does not work. So yes, payload does matter massively. So many people you see go down the road, you know that they might be in spec on their towing capacity, but you can tell instantly just by looking at the vehicle itself and then looking at the trailer they're pulling, they're way over on payload number. They have destroyed it with tongue weight. So do not let that hit you. Do not fall for that victim. That is why these things are so vitally important. 850 pounds more payload means you can get that much more tongue weight out of the trailer you want to pull. Huge. This is absolutely huge. So there it is. It says that the GVWR and payload updates apply to trucks that are manufactured after May 2025. This includes a number of 2025 model year trucks and all 2026s. So you might even buy a late model if you're still looking for good deals on a late model 25. Go look on it. If it was made after May 25, May 20 of 25, you'll be able to see that on there. It says here also, that's just the same thing we just told you. And but change required a lot of retesting and recertifying. That takes time. They're talking about what you might end up getting here for for the gassers. We'll see what happens there. And there was something else in here. No, that was it. But anyway, don't forget, they also have, Ram is also doing for 2026 select vehicles. If you buy it, take delivery before 9/25/25, you get that new 100,000 mile powertrain warranty. If you have the Cummins, it doesn't matter. Cummins already comes with that 100,000 mile warranty, I believe, so it's irrelevant there. But this is pretty interesting. Like I said, Ram is crushing it. Ram is doing an absolute fantastic job here. We're super excited. Last thing on here that we want to hit is this one right here. For Jim Farley, AI will replace half of white-collar workers. We're not spending a lot of time on this, but artificial intelligence is a rage these days. And we aren't just talking about using that type for technology to create funny pictures and shockingly real videos. Rather, AI has become a powerful tool for companies as well, including Ford, which has already embraced AI to its production and development processes. To name a couple, and this far, the investment has paid off big times in terms of catching quality issues earlier in the process and reducing inefficiencies. You got to laugh at that. I'm sorry, you have to laugh at that. Okay, it's improvements have paid off big time in catching quality issues. They're going to have over 100 recalls this year, the highest level of any company in history. They will have broke their previous record by 3 times, possibly 4 times as many recalls as they've ever had. Unbelievable. But apparently AI has paid off big time in terms of catching quality issues. Woo! Now this is Farley saying this. Artificial intelligence is going to replace literally half of all white-collar workers in the U.S., Farley said during an appearance on the 2025 Aspen Ideas Festival. You can take that for whatever it's worth. That statement's disgusting. That's straight up. That hurts. That's disgusting. And then it says Ford has teamed up with a variety of AI-focused companies to recently, for a number of reasons. After all, it gives the dealers powerful artificial intelligence tools to help improve their efficiency, prospective shopper targeting audiences and practices. Also adopted AI to help improve customer services. In fact, it goes on. They're talking about South America and how they're going to do it, and they're going to start making more parts. And all this stuff is just a bunch of BS talk right now. But realistically, this statement right here, this one right there, that scares the crap out of you. If I'm a white-collar worker in the U.S., this would get me on my toes pretty quick. Let me know what your thoughts are. Questions, comments on that, or the middle finger on the plug-in hybrid Ranger, or on Ram's amazing option of adding more payload capacity. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching.